Right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
New drivers, new cars, it's a new Formula One season. But it's the same Albert Park that we've come to know and love for more than 2 decades now that plays host to round 1 of a 21-race championship that takes us from here in Australia across the globe and the eventual season finale at the Yas Island circuit in Abu Dhabi. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. Its combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners make it a tricky track when it comes to overtakes. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. We have plenty of changes to the sport this year with tweaks to the regulations, a fresh-looking spread of tyre compounds, and of course some changes to the roster of car manufacturers. It's goodbye to Sauber and hello once again to the classic name of Alfa Romeo in Formula One. It's also goodbye to Force India. They've been rebranded as Racing Point. Joining me to take you through all the action of the 2019 Formula One season is Anthony Davidson. And it's great to have you with us.
Thanks, Crofty. Always happy to be here, and I'm looking forward to getting underway. Last year was Mercedes' 5th Constructors' title in a row, although for the first half of the season it was absolutely neck and neck with the Ferraris. Hopefully this year we can see the chasing pack take that final step, as I'd love to see a championship contest all the way up to the final race in Abu Dhabi. Another story to keep an eye on is the performance of Red Bull, who have switched to the Honda power unit this year. What that will mean for both their performance and reliability remains to be seen.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and starting alongside him P2 is Sebastian Vettel. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Hamilton, Gasly, Max Verstappen, and Norris, Perez, Sainz, Stroll, and Kevin Magnussen, Hülkenberg, Ricciardo, the scientist, and Giovinazzi. Raikkonen, Kvyat, Roman Grosjean, and Robert Kubica leads today's grid order. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
You managed to qualify better than we expected yesterday, so let's do the same again today. We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want to bog down. No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good. rest of the grid is forming up, be patient and watch for the lights. A strong start. Well done. Is being enabled this lap. You can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in a DRS zone.
Some. No. Playing career mode. I'm at the first race of the season because I restarted. Because I don't like the F2 drivers. It's better without them. Like, I made it like realistic. If I'm racing for Red Bull, not Red Terrasso Red Bull. This other team, not the one you went to. Yep, what car did she get? Oh, there it is. She blocked the manufacturer. It looked like it might be like a Nissan or like something like that. She blocked the manufacturer by staying in front of it. If I don't even know what manufacturer that is. If I'm trying, I don't think it's a Nissan because the front end. It might be a Ford Fusion. I don't know. I don't like the color, to be honest. That's not purple. That's like a. It's like a moon red. I hate that. That's an ugly color. Like, I like a green car, like a neon green or something. Some cars look cool, some don't. Yo, but the worst color to get a car is white. And you know why you don't want to get a white car? Because you can see all the dirt on it. And plus, I don't really like white. White is just too plain to me. I never drove a truck, but I've been in a truck. I know it's not easy to drive. Like, I know one of my cousin boyfriend had a truck, and I've been in his truck when he came to North Carolina. What, the car? What, for your phone? Every car have like that. My car does. Well, I think I bought something for it, and all I had to do is put the thing in the car, and then I put my USB in. Every car like have it. Every car had everything now, dog. It's technology now. Everything have everything now. Cause trucks are hard to drive. I see trucks parked in people's driveway, and they're like right on the top of the guy in front of them. They're like the closest you can be. They know how to do it. Plus they're high up. That's why I won't really like truck, cause they're high up, and it's there's a good thing about truck being high up, cause then when there's a car in front of you, you can see what's in front of you. When you're like a car I drive. If I get anyone in front of me, like on the highway, when I was on the way home, I couldn't see what was going on. But a truck, you could see better because you're more high up. But trucks are more bigger, and I think they might be more hard to drive because they're more heavy. Because they weigh more. It's not like I hate trucks or anything, it's just, they're not my thing. Like, I want a sport car. It's a Nissan. It's not a bad car. I probably won't get the white though. Yeah. But maybe you had to get the white. Well, see, I see a lot of people drive Nissans. most cars I see in my state are Nissans, like Nissan Altima. Then you have like my mom drive a Honda Civic. I see that one, or like the new one. I do see some Toyotas, but they're not like that good. And then you see Chevy, then I don't really, I guess, see Ford. Like if you see trucks, they're mostly Dodge. Dodge, or I think Chevrolet. I think my dad had a Lexus. I don't really like Lexus. But it's white. And then my dad, wife have a Jeep. One of those Jeep's cars. I don't really like. I don't like high up vehicles. That's the thing. I'm not used to high up vehicles. I like. Well, it's not like a Jeep that you do that with. It's like it's not like the ones with no doors. It's not like that type of Jeep. It's just like it's just Jeep brand. It's just like a. First year to get a license. That's why it took me forever to get a license. I could probably got my license at 16. The reason why I didn't get one is because I think my mom didn't have money to pay insurance, because she was paying my brother insurance, I think, and I think my brother insurance was high at the time. And two, if I got my permit, I won't have a car to drive. So there was no point in getting my license till I got my car. Once I got my license, I got my car like later. That's why I didn't get my license until like what, 18, 19? And then my dad didn't help me. He didn't help me buy a car. I asked him, can he give me like 200 or something? He didn't give me shit. I think my dad would have gave me the money. It's his fucking wife that didn't want him to do it. That's a fucking issue. His fucking wife. He had to do what his wife says, because his wife is a bitch. Well, the only thing about like you guys getting a permit is the insurance gonna be high. That's the only problem. But y'all need to get it though. That's the thing. You need a license so you can get the place. But the only bad thing is insurance gonna be high when you first get it, because you're not be an experienced driver. Like for me. Yeah, you probably want to use someone else code for now because insurance can be high. Unless you can find maybe a news code that not that much, I don't know. Cause like my code is news, town 6, and I will have it paid off by December. I'm almost done paying off. I'm focused on paying all my credit cards. And plus I'll probably get income tax money too next year. And I could probably get 800 from tax money before I can use all that money and put most on my credit cards. See, I know what I'm doing. I'm like, yeah, I probably max out like all my credit cards almost, but I will pay them off. I make sure I pay them off before I get a new car. I'll probably keep that car for like 2 more years. I don't know. I'll get a new car when I'm ready. I don't have to get a new car right away. That's not that important. I just need a car to get to places to places. Because there's more things important. I have to pay my credit cards that are more important than getting a new car. I get one when I'm ready. I really don't have to get a new car, but it's better to get a new car because my car don't have Bluetooth, and eventually it'll probably die anyways. I'm probably going to get a Honda, because my mom have a Honda, My mom have a Honda, and my mom knows the people there. I can get the same person that got her car. I was trying to get the same car as her, but she didn't have a good credit score. They said her credit was not good enough for me. I couldn't get a brand new car from there. It would have been the same car as my mom, but mine would have been blue. Hers was black. I'm trying to get like a Honda Civic Type R. I don't know. It's like a race car. It had racing seats in it. Wait. I can't wait for that. FIFA, I'm not gonna get. I don't really care about FIFA. I get NHL better than FIFA. The problem in NHL is I have to find new sliders. I think he's outside. He came on the counter. He just came back in the house. So I let him out. And I just left the door open so he can come in, so I don't have to get up and let him in. Well, it's just a porch door. You just leave it crack open. He would just push it open. It's fine open in the afternoon. At night you have to close it because you can't leave the door open at night because of bugs, and two, that's not a good thing to do at night. All the close friends want a refund.
Are you okay? That was a big one.
I know each car drive different. That's the thing. I can tell the difference in each car once I get in the car. I get in the car, I can feel the different brakes. I'm like, the first thing I turn the engine on, I can feel the different. I can feel the vibration of the car. And at night, don't know, driving is so difficult where you're at. I don't know if your area is so busy for driving out either. We're busy more in winter time. There's like, you don't want to go like to White Oak during the winter time where I live. White Oak is like 15 minutes away from me. That's what the movie theater is. That's like the closest movie theater. And movie theater, it have everything. There's like a Staples, there's a Target, Buffalo Brothers, there's a Buffalo Wild Wings, there's Logan's, Chili's, they have fucking everything there. TJ Maxx, Kro's, Dick's, GameStop, they have Five Below, Best Buy. It's like everything. It's like a big ass place. They have Cold Stone too. It have like everything. It has Chick-fil-A too, McDonald's, Wendy's. It have everything. It have doctors too. By the movie theaters, like dentists and like doctors places. And it had BJ's too. It have like everything. And the movie theater is good. The popcorn is the best. During that time in the winter time, you can't get out parking spots. That's how crazy people go shopping. I'm like, but most people probably don't go shopping out. Most people probably shop online now. Shopping online is so much easier. The main thing about driving is just watch people around you. That's all you have to do. It's not what you're doing, it's people around you, what they're doing. The annoying thing about driving is when people hit the fucking brakes for no reason. That's the annoying thing. It's like, you brake in front of me, and then you make me hit the brake, and that's how the guy behind me can hit me, because you're braking for no reason. You know how like you have these small corners, it's not like a turn, it's like you're on a straight road, but you have like maybe like a little curve. People always brake to those. I'm like, you don't have to hit the brake out. You know what you do? You let go of the gas before you get to the curb, so you just turn your car with your wheel. And you know the worst thing I hate when people do? When they go down a fucking hill and they hit the brake. I'm like, you don't brake going down a fucking hill. Are you fucking stupid? Because you know what happens if you brake downhill? You're not gonna lose speed. You're gaining speed no matter what. Making hit a brake is don't make it worse for the person behind you. I'm like, I don't know. That's why I hate when people in front of me, because you have to drive more conservative. You can't hit the gas, you have to tap it, and there's like some people in front of them. I'll see the guy be on his ass and hitting the gas and braking because the guy in front of him is not going fast. I'm like, dude, you can't hit the gas if the guy in front of you is not going. You dumb shit. You have to use your brake because you don't know how to drive. It's like people don't know how to drive when someone's in front of them either. It's like people are just stupid. The thing is, if I take the driving test is easy. Not the question test, the driving test. It depends who you have. I think you might have to Premier Park. We don't. We didn't have to do that. Cause we live in North Carolina, we ever had the Premier Park, and I know Premier Park. Premier Park is stupid. I want to walk. Thing with a driving test, spin the car you drive too. They could give you like a bad car. That's the other thing. Cars make a difference. Certain cars drive faster because they have more horsepower. Because with my mom's car, if I hit the gas, I could barely tap the gas and my speed will go up high. Because she had more horsepower. My car, I had to like way push the gas just to like go fast. Cause my mom is like a Honda Civic. It's like a sport car for it's like. But they can't stream it. For they probably don't do nothing with the game when they get early. The only thing they do is probably like a bitch mode and that's it. They don't. Jeff don't even play the game though. I never see him play the game. He only play it when the game before it comes out, but never show any contents of it. People are so stupid when it comes to cops. You should see a video I watched. These black people are fucking dumb. They're like the problem in this world. A guy was holding a baby the whole time, and the cop take him down with the baby hand. These people like, there's a fucking baby in the guy hand. I'm like, the guy knew that a baby has a fucking shield. What the hell you want the cop to do? I mean, I know the baby's on the ground because they said the cop could have handled it different. Like, people put in the comments, they could have waited and took the baby. I'm like, but the guy's doing the baby shield. They can't just let him. They don't know he's gonna pull out a gun with a baby in hand. They can't just stand there and let him stand. That is unsafe for them. And the people getting the babies on the ground. These people on the bus are wiping a baby about. I'm like, and these people are like, fuck these cops. I'm like, yeah, that's what I fucking hate the police. Fuck them. I'm like, yeah, fuck you. I'm like, there's a reason why cops hate you guys, because you guys don't act normal. You guys act like a freaking pussies. If the guy just dropped the baby on, people say you can't put a baby on the ground, but this guy gave the baby to the cop and let them put him handcuffed, then there'd be no fucking problem. That's what people don't understand. Just let the cop put you handcuffed and everything, and let them take you to jail. But no. My God, Winslow, you need to learn how to drive.
Good job, nice overtake. Daniel is in the pits. Daniel in the pits.
Ooh.